Hey everybody, Daryl Carter here for GG.CO.UK. Huge thank you to Bet.UK for sponsoring this video. This is going to take a look at the weekend's action, see if I can highlight a few winners from Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Hopefully the Weekend Watch will be back next week. It's going for a bit of a revamp at the moment, and I'm sure you'll all see a new and improved version of the GG Weekend Watch next week. But for now, you just got me, and there's some cracking racing on Friday, on Good Friday, tomorrow on the all-weather at Lingfield and at Newcastle. I'm going to kick off in the 3 o'clock at Newcastle, and that's Forester Dean, towards the top of the market, but I think he should be far shorter than his first showing in 7-4. This horse would be a perfect 3 for 3 here at Newcastle if it wasn't for the neck of Solid Stone way back when. He's just a different beast here, recording career-high RPRs at this venue. He did on his penultimate start, scoring in excellent fashion. Nothing wrong with defeat last time to Lord North, who subsequently went on to win in Dubai. He's beaten a handful of these rivals already, and I think he'll take a world of beating. I should see him more of an even money 10 to 11 on shot rather than the 7-4 on show at the moment. Notre Belle Bet, probably the biggest danger in that 3 o'clock at Newcastle on Friday. Sticking towards the top of the head of the market, the 3.35 at Newcastle. Hopefully a quick fire double here. Berkshire Shadow starting to fulfil his early promise of his 2-year-old campaign winner, Royal Ascot winner for our GG column. He came good last time. I think there's more to come from him, and we're only just scratching the surface with how good this horse could be, in my opinion. He's in the doldrums a little bit last time, just struggling to get his head in front in Group 1 company, but he returned with a good victory last time, so I think you can back that up. In the 4.45, Vadream goes again. Turned out just 6 days later, it was a good winner for us in cheap pieces on Saturday at 14 to 1. Round 11 to 2 shot this time. I'm hoping that the return to the scene of her debut victory will do her no harm, and that she can rack up back-to-back victories with the cheek pieces retained. In the 3.50 at Lingfield, I like a horse called Million Thanks. Big eye catcher at Kempton last time. Is well handicapped and could go well. Looking towards Saturday, not too much for me on Saturday, I've got to be honest. In the 4.30 at Fairyhouse, Favori de Champdou is into a handicap. Is top weight in this handicap, off a rating of 137. And his jockey, Corey McGivern, claims £7 off his back, effectively allowing him to run off a mark of 130. Surely this horse is better than a mark of 130. A lot of us were calling for him to be put into the Martin Pope rather than running the Albert Bartlett last time. But I think this horse has got everything in his favour. He's been beaten here twice, but they both came in bumpers. Won't worry too much about that. The ground's in his favour. 3 miles in a handicap, off effectively a mark of 130. Surely he's got to go close. On Sunday, going over to Ireland again at Fairyhouse in the 2.35. I was hoping Night and Day was going to run at the Cheltenham Festival, but she didn't. I'm hoping she's going to turn up on Sunday. Don't have declarations just yet, but I think this is a very, very promising horse indeed. We're calling it an RPR 140 on debut. That would have been enough to win the Mayor's Novice Hurdle, in my opinion, and she's up against a few of those runners here, including Magic Zoe. In the 3.45, I'm hoping Founder 50 lines up. I think this is a really promising young novice. I think there's tons more to come from him. And in the 4.45, if El Fabiolo lines up there, I think he'd take a world of beating, even if the likes of Mighty Potter, etc., do turn up. Although Mighty Potter, I do think will be better going right-handed, where he's got a rail to run against, so he doesn't drag off to the right-hand side. Either way, it's a cracking weekend's worth of action. The best bet, it's got to be Favori de Champdou on Saturday if he runs off a mark of 130. I think he's a very well handicapped horse, and there's more to come from him just yet.